Okay, so I have another mobility exercise for you today, particularly for you pregnant ladies. I have shown you a mid-back mobility exercise and some general mobility exercises for your spine in other videos, so when you have a chance you can check them out. And when you've checked them all out, you can certainly do these all in one sitting, Get down on the floor, get yourself comfortable and run through these slowly and mindfully. That's really important. So this one, as I said, is for low back, pelvis, hips. If you have done some yoga, you'll know it as a child's pose. And it's really just opening out the pelvis and hips and releasing tension from that area. And you will be really surprised at how much tension that you're holding in this area. So again, it will depend on where you are at in your trimesters. But the basic position of a child's pose is toes together and knees out to the edge of the mat and sinking back onto your heels and then gently moving yourself down. Okay, now depending on where you're at in your trimesters, for some of you, so if you're 7, 8, 9 months, final trimester, third trimester, it's not going to be easy to get down like this. Okay, in fact it could be impossible. And what you need to do in that case is get a couple of pillows, even take the pillow off of the couch, plonk that in front of you and rest on them, because you need lots of space for your bump. So you just have to adjust and work around your bump, but nonetheless you're still relaxing the hips and the pelvis into that position. You just need something in front of you to accommodate your bump, or you might need to bring your knees a little bit wider. In the earlier stages, that's not going to be so relevant, and you just relax into the position. Now, when you get into the position, whether you need pillows or whether you don't need pillows, hang out there for a while. We do hold quite a bit of tension through this area. So it's not a 10-15 second job, right? You need to get into the position, get comfortable, nice relaxed breaths. And what I suggest is on each breath out, in your mind's eye, just seeing your pelvis, your hips getting softer and softer. The muscles, the ligaments, the tendons, just imagining any tension or tightness in that area as on each breath out, just seeing that tension melt away or seeing it dissolve, or whatever word you want to use for more softness coming to the area. So I suggest hanging out in this position for a minute, maybe a minute and a half, which is actually quite a long time to be in a stretch, okay? Stretches are typically 10 seconds, but for this particular one, you really want to settle into it and get the most out of it. Remembering that if you are 8 or 9 months pregnant, it's going to take a little bit of effort to get down onto the floor and set this all up. So there's no point in kind of just being in and out of all of these stretches in 1 minute. Set yourself up, get down onto the floor, take your time, be safe, and move through them all really slowly and mindfully. It might only be 4 mobility exercises, but if you do them really well, you'll feel the good of it, okay? It's about doing them slowly and well, not rushing through them. Otherwise, in that case, maybe, don't do them at all, because you're just going to be flustered getting up and down, and you don't want that when you are heavily pregnant, okay? You got to move through these slowly and get the most out of what you do. Okay, enjoy doing them, and if you have feedback, shout out.